Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
Ooni of Ife allegedly, slammed gospel, put her in her place, as it is looking as though she is beginning to develop wings. You know one thing about people, you give them one pole, they take 3 poles. And that is exactly what it looks as though gospel is beginning to do. They said gospel called Dr. Elizabeth, who is in a quiet place, so facing her own business, and want Dr. Elizabeth not to schedule her for any activity again. That she is tired of, doing activities that people are scheduling with minor favoritism. The reason happens to be that sometime this year, she had gone to Rio de Janeiro, and she went to a community where she had established that she was going to provide them with 2 boreholes, okay? And, she is into philanthropic stuff, right? She owns an NGO, Hope Alliance, and all of that. So they have been working to help, underprivileged communities in Africa. And one of those communities that she chose that she is going to go and work for this season happens to be a community right there in Rio de Janeiro. And then she was hoping that she will go there, but she knew that there will be an event, the Black Heritage event, and so she was hoping that they will schedule her, and this time she will use that opportunity to go and evaluate what is going to cause her to fix that borehole for that Black community right there in Rio de Janeiro. But unfortunately for her, Ooni of Ife chose his favorite, Naomi, to go there and represent him in the Black Heritage event that is coming up in January 2025. And now, this has not gone well with gospel, who thinks that she has monopoly of traveling around the world and representing the Ooni of Ife, if it is not from a place of selfishness. I wonder why you think that among 6 wives, you will be the only one, or you are the only suitable person who should go from one point to the other, saying you are representing the monarch. So now you do know that, of course, things just started, taking a turn for, good in the life of Ooni of Ife and Olori Naomi. And with everything that has happened, Ooni of Ife feels like, okay, it's a good time for Naomi to start doing her wifey duties. And one of those duties, apart from some of the ones that she is doing that we do not know about, will be for her to go for that event that is coming up in January. Now, again, for those of you who have been following the trend, you do know that Olori Naomi was at some point, I think 2020 or 2019, I stand to be corrected there, was in the Black Heritage event in Rio de Janeiro, where she spoke at the parliament, okay? Her speech was iconic and people loved it so much and all of that. And these are people who cherish Ooni of Ife and Olori Naomi, and they were saddened by the turn of event, and now they are celebrating their reunion. So because Ooni of Ife do know that they are celebrating what is going on right now, Ooni of Ife thought it right to make Naomi go there so that they will see that things are fine with them. And then they said gospel is blowing brimstone and thunder. What is the need of having us in the palace if Naomi is your favorite and all of that? But gospel forgets that among all the wives to the Ooni of Ife, because of her, I don't know what it is, she has been the one who has been going back and forth. Like, she has been to Gambia, God knows how many times. If you talk about, wives who have been marginalized, like you want to talk about, how many times have you seen Dr. Lizzy outside there representing the Ooni of Ife, apart from when she went to represent Ooni of Ife in Jonathan's wedding? Dr. Lizzy doesn't go anywhere. I do know that the reason why she doesn't go anywhere is because she has phobia for flight, okay? How many times have you even seen Ikpe going to represent Ooni of Ife on an international level? Ikpe does the local representation for reasons best known to the Ooni of Ife. And who else is there? Oletik, who one would have thought that would be suitable to be going to represent the Ooni of Ife for reasons best known to the Ooni of Ife. Ooni of Ife doesn't take Oletik anywhere. The only time we saw Oleti travel with the Ooni of Ife was when they went to visit one emir in Kaduna, and they went there, and she doesn't go anywhere. The only wife that has been doing international trade for the Ooni of Ife, apart from Ebony is around the English region there. It's been this woman, this very gospel. And now Ooni of Ife says, okay, let Naomi go, it becomes a problem. And they said that after all said and done, she now called Dr. Lizzy, who is the one in charge of schedule, to tell Dr. Lizzy not to, enlist her for any duties again, that she is not going to be doing duties where people choose what duty belongs to who. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys so much. I love your share, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. As we are hearing what is going on in a place where envy, jealousy, and all roles, you find out that there is nothing that the person does that is suitable. It's always as if somebody, cares for the other one than the other one. There's always this comparison, who goes where, who does what. And that is exactly what is going on. That is what is plaguing the wives of the Ooni of Ife. The information is real right now. Do not forget that I have told you I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, neither am I related to the monarch. I'm just a blogger. I get an information, I reenact it, and I post, letting you understand that whatever information you get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. It is not a small something. They said gospel now called Dr. Elizabeth raving and ranting on the phone that she should never schedule her for any activity, no work for her. She's not ready to do any work again. That if she is not allowed to go to Rio de Janeiro to go and talk or speak on the Black Heritage, event, that she is not ready to do any. And Kabiesi said that if you are going to live in my palace, you are going to do as I ask you to do. You have no right to sit here and dictate for me. If you're not ready to be scheduled to do your, royal duties, then you will not be ready to stay inside the palace. They say that, when the gods want to buy somebody, that the gods will make that person mad. Now that they have allowed you to swallow the palace that you want to swallow, you want to use your hand and cause another problem. Tomorrow, let me not hear Naomi's name. Let me not hear Naomi's name, because you people, when you start your problem, you will not know. Then the next time, you'll be looking on how to put your wahala on top of the head of our baby girl, Olori Naomi. This is what is going on. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged rumors and speculated information making the rounds on social media.